Hello, office-bound SoCal broadcast engineer here. It's been a busy month. Well, first, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much to all of you who decided to subscribe to this channel and follow these adventures and my attempts at explaining what goes on behind the scenes of radio and broadcasting and technology. And so, without you, this would not happen. And I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for your subscription. But without you, like I said, I wouldn't be learning how to make better videos. I wouldn't be honing this craft and learning better lighting techniques and miking techniques and audio and all these different things that I'm learning. And it's all because of you. So, thank you. Applause for you. Thank you. Okay, that was a little cheesy probably. But anyways, all that to say, there's a lot of changes in the air. A lot of things that are going to be changing. Good, bad, just different. It's just going to be different. My employer has decided to focus our broadcasting attention on our two main stations that we have. Our two, the one here in the Los Angeles area and the one in the San Diego area. So they have decided to sell our station out of Barstow and our station out in Las Vegas. There's 3-4 locations that we have there in Las Vegas. So I have mixed feelings. I built them. I was there at the beginning, so I have a sense of attachment. But I'm sad because I will miss them. I will miss the adventure, the landscape, the wildlife, the weather, the sunsets. I mean, there were so many memorable times out at these different sites, so many memorable things that happened. And you know what? Maybe I'll tell some stories, because there were several stories of my time out there. Those, 7-ish years of time out there. So there's no shortage of stories, and maybe I'll tell those here or in the future. But then again, on the other hand, I mean, that's the sad side. That's the sad side, But on the other side, it allows me to focus. It allows me to spend more of my valuable resource of time, if you understand what I mean. Our time is a valuable resource, and it's finite. But this will allow me to spend this finite resource that I have called time more efficiently. Working on our Santiago Peak site, working on our undisclosed location site, working at Mount Woodson, Prado Dam, San Clemente, here at the studio, and the Santiago Peak project that you guys have been watching in this last few weeks. That should have been done 3 years ago, 2 years ago. It's been a while. So things like that, I will have more attention focused on them. Less drive time. That's a plus. I don't have to drive 4 or 5 hours to get to some of our sites. I now just drive 2.5 to some of them. So this is all, in a way, a positive thing. I really am excited to be able to spend more time and more effort at some of these other sites. It's going to be good, and drag you guys along whether you like it or not. Well, I guess if you don't like it, you could always unsubscribe. But if you do like it, you would stay subscribed. Anyways, you're coming along. If you're watching this, you're coming along. I'll be able to focus on these sites, our auxiliary sites. It will give me an opportunity on this channel to drill in a little bit more on the concepts, the equipment, the sites themselves. And it'll also give me the opportunity to do more explaining. It's definitely something I've wanted to do more. And now that I don't have to have my mental focus on 11 different sites, just few less, I can explain more, I can demonstrate more, I can spend more time at some of our sites. But all that to say, also, there's been a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I haven't really been showing you. I've shown you some peeks here and there, if you remember the rack screw video. So we have a huge network infrastructure upgrade and change that we're doing here. And my Technical Operations Center, or TOC, or rack room as some people call it, it's a disaster. It legitimately is a disaster. There's cables strung every single which way. Cables that have been abandoned that I've been pulling out. Cables that go down to the first floor phone room from the building. Cables that go to other rooms. Cables that... Anyways, it's a mess. And I haven't really had the opportunity to be able to drill into it and clean it up, run proper cables. Some of those other cables that come from other places need to be put into a patch panel. They were home runs straight into equipment because I didn't have time. Now I should have more time, which means I can put those into a patch panel and make it look nice and pretty. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be exciting. I've also been thinking, I've been using the same sign-off since March of 2020. And I think it's time to hang that up and move on. So, what should my new sign-off be? Stay dry? No. Stay cool? Could. It does get pretty warm here in Southern California. I don't know. Give me some suggestions. I need a good sign-off. Put it down in the comments. And with that, well, I guess we'll see you next time. And the short series of decommissioning sites. I'll try to hold back the tears. I'll try to be stoic. You know, iron outside. I promise I won't cry. Okay, I won't promise I won't cry. I will do my best not to cry. Anyways, see you next time.